Steelers fans, Coach Kevin Smith with you doing a video breakdown of Pittsburgh's 20-17 loss to the Dallas Cowboys in Week 5. This is going to be a painful one. We're going to look at Dallas's final offensive play where they score the game-winning touchdown on 4th and goal from the 4-yard line, trailing 17-13, 26 seconds left. Pittsburgh gets a stop here. They win the football game. But, of course, that doesn't happen. So let's run this through. It's a mesh concept. You're going to see Jalen Tolbert come from the top of the screen all the way across the goal line, moving right to left. He's going to catch this throw from Dak Prescott. Nice throw on the money for the touchdown and the win. All right, we're going to go back and we're going to break this thing down. I just mentioned it's a mesh concept. That means you're going to have the two outside receivers, CeeDee Lamb working from his left to right and Tolbert working from right to left, and they're going to cross each other in the middle of the field. Meanwhile, you're going to get the slot receiver, Turpin, kind of work vertical to the back of the end zone. The tight end, Ferguson, he's going to sort of chip in here on TJ Watt and try to work to the flat. And the running back, I think he's trying to get into sort of this high hole, this kind of middle area, but he never gets out. Cam Hayward kind of grabs him and keeps him from getting out. So obviously, you look at all that clutter, right? What you're trying to do with this concept is to get the defense to miscommunicate on the mesh in the middle of the field. And unfortunately, that's exactly what happens. As we watch sort of the clutter in the middle of the field, if we kind of stop it right here, look at that mess of bodies there in the middle. That's exactly what Dallas wants. The Steelers don't communicate this properly, and it allows now Turpin to slide under across the field, or Tolbert, I should say, to slide under and into the opposite flat where Prescott, again, hits him for the touchdown. All right, let's look at where this went wrong for the Steelers. All right, what happens here? So this coverage, it's pretty simple in theory, right? The outside players, the corners, Joey Porter and Dante Jackson up here, they've got any outbreaking routes to their side. So Porter's going to wind up grabbing the outbreaking slot route, and Jackson's going to wind up grabbing the flat route from the tight end. The inside players, Bishop and Patrick Queen. Here's Bishop, here's Queen. They cannot chase the crossers. They have to look for the opposite cross. So in theory, right, when Lamb crosses the field, Queen should pick him up. And when Tolbert crosses the field, Bishop should pick him up. And now you've got all, the guys chasing the crossers include your inside players. These three guys, 1, 2, 3, they can run with the crossers. These slot players have to sit for anything coming back from the opposite side. But that's not what happens. As we go through this, you're going to see right here the mistake that Beanie Bishop makes. Right here's Patrick Queen on the other side. He's done his job. He has passed off Tolbert, right, who's right here, and is looking for now something coming back. In theory, now Queen should be in position to grab Lamb as he works back opposite. But unfortunately, look here at Bishop, right? You see Beanie Bishop right here. He is chasing CeeDee Lamb. He should be sitting back here waiting for this crosser. But he's chased CeeDee Lamb and he's taken himself out of position. And even worse, he's created this mess of bodies in the middle here. And while Tolbert comes under it, it's going to force Deshaun Elliott to go over the top. And that's where Tolbert's going to gain his separation and be able to break free to catch the football. So one more time as we go through it, right? You're going to see Beanie Bishop, man, right here when he faces up on CeeDee Lamb, right here, man. Beanie Bishop's got to let Lamb go. He's got to let him go, and he's got to look to pick up Tolbert, crossing back to the other side. But he doesn't do that. He works in. You see, he realizes it. Look at him here, right? He realizes it, and he's like, oh, shoot, I got to get back out there. But it's too late. He's already given up the ground and allowed Tolbert to come free. So a painful lesson learned by the Steelers rookie slot corner as he kind of messes up his coverage responsibility, and it ends up in a Dallas touchdown. And obviously the Steelers now are going to have to recover from this wound and get on to Las Vegas.